Welcome to another short devotional for Black Rock Baptist Church and also Morristown Baptist Church. And we are in the middle of the week working on understanding envy in our lives a little bit better. And this morning I want to focus on Galatians chapter 6, verse 4, and look at the root of envy. The act of comparing is the root of all envy. If you can get rid of comparing in your life, you can get rid of envy in your life. Here's the problem. Comparing is our favorite indoor sport. We compare everything. We compare our size, our shape, our color, how we talk, our intelligence. We compare our families, our children, our jobs, our talents, and even our lawns. God warns about the foolishness of comparing yourself to anybody else. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12 says this: "We do not dare to classify or compare ourselves with some who commend themselves. When they measure themselves by themselves and compare themselves with themselves, they're not wise." Every time you compare, you fall prey to either pride or envy. When you find someone who's doing a better job than you fill up with envy. When you realize you're doing a better job than someone else, you become filled with pride. Pride and envy always result from comparing. And God says comparing is foolish. You shouldn't do it. You're unique. You're one of a kind. You're incomparable. The Bible says in Galatians chapter 6, verse 4, "Let everyone be sure that he is doing his very best, for then he will have the personal satisfaction of work well done and won't need to compare himself with someone else." That's from the Living Bible. When you get to heaven, God's not going to say, "Why weren't you more like that person?" Or, "Why weren't you more like this person?" No, instead, he's going to ask, "Why weren't you more like you? Why weren't you more like the person I created?" When you get to heaven, God's rewards won't be based on talent that you didn't have or opportunities that you weren't given. He will reward you based on how you lived and what you did with what you were given. There's no need to compare yourselves with others. In fact, you can't focus on your own purpose while you're focusing on other people. God has called you to be the very best that you can possibly be in light of your background and your experiences and the talents that He's given to you. It's time to stop focusing on other people and instead make the most of the gifts that are uniquely yours. God bless. Have a great day. Until we meet again, let's continue to exchange prayers daily.